Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Samurai here, and today IGN just released a new video of Crimson Desert with 3 new bosses fight, and we are going to react to it. So without more delay, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you want me to react to the next ones that IGN will be releasing, and without more delays, let's go into it.
Desert's open world. From puzzles to castle sieges.
Look how this world is looking stunning, man.
Wide range of activities to get stuck
By the
in.
way, they are showing footage of videos that we already have seen before in other gameplays.
2 new ones, the Golden Star Mechanical Dragon and Fortane the Cursed Knight. But there's still more to see. Today, we're showcasing 3 brand new bosses.
This one is really cool.
Lanford and Keresh the Slayer. Each poses a unique challenge, making for a distinct trio of fights. So sit back, enjoy the action, and if you've missed any of the other bosses...
Yeah, they actually show more bosses than those 3 that he's mentioning.
Them too.
I didn't understand exactly why he didn't mention the others. But the last one is the coolest, man. Don't jump to it yet, or jump if you are curious and come back here. There's a lot for us to analyze here. The first thing I want you guys to notice is the scenario, how destructive it is, and also pay attention to the style of the boss fight, how the boss mechanics work, because every boss that we see in this video will be different, and that's a huge thing. Also, see how the boss interact with the element. So when the player attacks with fire, the enemy starts to burn, and that damage, and it deals damage slowly over time to this boss. That's really cool. I think the boss aesthetics looks incredible as well. He's a fighter type, we can see. But it looks like he has some kind of nunchakus in his hands, tied to his wrists. How cool is that, right? And you can see as well that close combat is not much great against this one. So the player is mainly attacking with the bow. Every time he tried to sustain an attack or hit the boss with the sword, he got hit back and take tons of damage. Yeah, now we are at with the second boss here, and we can see it's totally different. The same size of enemy. This is important for this video. I have realized that different sizes of enemies will enable different mechanics for the player to attack. For example, medium size, human size, I can say, enemies, you can pick them up and throw them on the ground or toss them aside, while the biggest ones you can climb in their backs and stab them. So these are mechanics that are enabled based on the size of the enemy, and that's so cool. Also, I love video games that have things that doesn't need to make sense. For example, he has a shotgun, and we are defending the shotgun with a wood shield. This part here remembers me a lot of Doctor Strange as well. It has nothing to do with Doctor Strange, just the circle and the sparkles. I think it's awesome. And we can see he attacked with the bow in fire mode, and the enemy life starts to go down just a little bit due to the fire damage, which is really cool. Nothing new in the games, but it's a cool mechanic to have here. Now this boss fight is really cool because it shows how destructive the scenario can get. There's only one pillar to go down there, and the floor is already smashed. Also, something that I'm trying to figure out is why different bosses have different colors in their HP bars. So this one is blue. We have already faced ones that are red. There will be others that are blue as well. If you guys know, let it in the comments what you guys think the different colors for HP stands for. Also, something that I hate about this boss fight is how your allies, they just keep looking at the boss and they do nothing. Yeah, someone shoot there and that's it. But it also reflects how they are really afraid of dying facing this boss. I don't know, you guys, I'm super hyped to play Crimson Desert. I'm dying to get my hands at this game. I just hope that my setup can hold on and run the game, because I think it will be awesome. This will be the kind of game that people will be creating fan bases around it and be playing for hours and hours, maybe hundreds or even thousands of hours to explore the whole world. It looks really fast. And with the amount of enemies and mechanics and things that they are releasing on the gameplay, I mean, either they are showing us everything about the game, or there's a lot of this game for us to learn and to play that will make this game huge, and will not be like, okay, 20 minutes, 20-hour campaign or something. It will probably take much more time with a lot of side quests, and doesn't seem like it will be repetitive or tiring at all, because the world seems so vast and different. Look how they have a lot of imagination and creativity to design these bosses. It's really cool. A note about this one is that it doesn't have an HP bar. It actually have 3 focus points that the player needs to attack in order to defeat it. So you need to play the mechanics of the game to defeat this one. Yeah, he's gonna stab it, and then the 3rd sphere of the life bar is gone. So you can see that it's not the health points or things like that. Now another one has appeared, probably the last one. And look how cool this crab looks. How creative the design of this boss is. Now Cliff, that is our main character here. He's fighting Hexa Marie. And I think this fight is awesome, because as you guys are going to see, enemies... she has like both crowns and jar powers. So you can see the enemies have this head of jars, which is really cool. We probably have seen this in other games as well, but I think it's so well designed and the ambience looks so cool. The art direction of this game is incredible. Because yeah, it has like cool graphics and all, but look how the ambience looks nice and matches the bosses that you're fighting. They are not generic at all. Also, it feels like when you pay attention to the conversation of the boss and Cliff, if you guys want to read it to understand a little bit more what they are saying, the video has legends. But I think the plot of this game will be awesome as well. I was concerned that it would be like something generic and tossed aside just to feature the open world explorations and all. But I'm actually now starting to think that the plot will be really nice. And in the end of this video, you guys will understand what I'm saying. Because it feels like there is so much to discover, even with them releasing so much content, that I feel like this game will be like so huge and infinite. The cutscenes look sick as well. Now this one is something that it's the fight that I didn't like too much. And the quality of the video is poor here. I don't know what happened to IGN when they recorded this. Now this is something that I just didn't like. Look how they are attacking the NPCs that are around the fight. Not a single one has bleeded or fainted. Now, okay, they are part of the scenario, but hey, if you are not gonna make that impact the fight, remove them from the scenario, you know? But look how stunning the light of the game is. This is probably ray tracing on. But it looks just so great how the light of this game is working. Yeah, let's skip a little bit of this fight. There's not much to see in there, other than the mechanics boss. I think this one is the most boring one, because it has repetitive attacks with the same patterns, and then it has an open window for the player to attack, which is wasting here, just to show us a little bit more of action. Cliff has no mercy, man. I feel like he will be somehow of an anti-hero or something. Now this boss is Santa Claus. No, I'm joking. This is Taglord. Even though he could easily be a Santa Claus assistant with this Rudolph helmet. I thought this was some kind of mod, by the way, the first time I watched it. It bugged my mind a little bit. Now that's what I was talking about. This guy is human size, but he's bigger than an average human size, so he's not tossing this body around. And also close combat seems a better choice against this one. While against the first boss that we saw, close range combat wasn't much of a good option. But again, look at the cutscenes, they are really cool.
My own father, if one could call him that. Came desperately seeking his bastard boy, when no sons were left of his noble line. But when he took one look at my lover's face, he called me never. Tried ending my life.
I feel like the bosses of this game, they will be really deep in story and background. And tell me that this scenario wouldn't go well with Ghost of Yotei. I think they are picking like great ideas from different games, or Tsushima, but they are picking great ideas from different games and adapting it to a new scenario, a new world, a new art style. Now this boss fight here seems to be the hardest from all the ones we have seen today. I don't know if you guys agree. Also, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about Crimson Desert so far. Are you hyped to play? Do you guys think it will blow up? Will GTA 6 obfuscate Crimson Desert? I particularly think that Crimson Desert will do well, even though they are releasing close to GTA 6. But I think the devs are somehow desperate. That's why they are releasing so much content for Crimson Desert recently. And that's my main concern here for Crimson Desert, you know? I feel like I have already played the whole game through these gameplays. I keep thinking like, what will surprise me once we start to play? Will there be much more bosses than this? How many much more? And how long will the game take for us to finish it? Can they make so extensive game without making it boring? But yeah, look how cool the scenario is, how the snow deformity matches the area where the boss smashes. And I just think the snow could offer a little bit more of difficulty for the player to walk around. But yeah, we can see a lot of swords in the scenario, which means a lot of people try to defeat this giant Yeti, and your turn to try. So it's really cool for the ambience. I think ambience is all about Crimson Desert, or Crimson Desert is all about ambience. They are doing a pretty good job here with that. I mentioned it like 3 or 4 times already in this video, right? I also think that for being in a place so cold like this, his life is slightly vanishing real slow due to the weather, but I can't confirm it. Now, this is the boss fight I was talking about that looks just amazing. Look at the ray tracing in the blood area. It's just awesome. Also, if you guys watched solo leveling, by the way, I love solo leveling. I read the manhwa and I went to read the light novels as well. But anyway, doesn't this guy assembles to Igris? It remembers me a lot of Igris, even though Igris doesn't have this shield at all. But the red armor and this like medieval throne place that he's holding up, it's so cool. And in the end, we're going to see a little bit of the plot of this boss, which is what triggered me to like want to play this game for the plot for the first time, and not only for the combat or the open world. Another cool stuff for you guys to notice is that the HP bar of the player, when we were facing the Yeti, this HP bar was around the minimap, and now it's below there, like a bar actually. So I think this will be selectable or editable in the menu, which is good. But yeah, I'll let you guys just watch this cutscene. Now, this is the part of the game that I was saying, like, oh my god, I really need to play this game for the plot, because let's go back to it. When he says like, wait, hear me, it feels like he has something to say for real. It can be something from my mind, just like I'm imagining things or going too far away with my imagination. But also, I feel like this boss here we'll have a plot behind and a story with our character previously that will lead to this fight, and maybe our character will not have like the full context of why he's fighting or for what he's fighting over, and maybe things will turn around after he starts to learn the context of the bosses. So yeah, I'm really hyped as how this can develop along during the game, and yeah, this is really exciting me for Crimson Desert. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get notified of future releases. Also, like this video, it helps me a lot. I'm new at YouTube and you'll be helping the channel to grow. I really want to make this work and I appreciate your help. Also, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Crimson Desert. Do you think it will be a great game? It will be optimized for PC gamers? And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you all do well and wish you well for the future. See you in the next video, and bye.